Good morning, my crafty friends. This is Ida of Created to Create. Welcome back to my channel. If you are not 18 years or older, this video content is not intended for you. Today I have some Spellbinders products. They sent me some of their new release. And if you have been watching my channel at all, you will know that I am a big fan of any type of embossing or pressing into the paper. And when they gave me an opportunity to play with this release, the Christmas release, I was on it, you know. Let me get some more light in here. So let's let in the sunshine. I don't know if that's better or worse. Anyway, they sent me the Christmas release for the Betterpress that they just came out with recently. And the first opportunity I got, I kind of passed on it because I did not have the machine, the letterpress platform. It's not really a machine. It's a platform that you use in your Big Shot or some of your other machines. Now, if you're going to get it, you make sure that it is compatible with whatever die cutting machine you use. One of the machines that I hold on to is a Big Shot, the manual one. So I do have one of those, but I think they're made to work also, of course, with their own machine, their Spellbinders machine. But I don't have it. And I don't have the platform for the Betterpress products, but I did order it. And when I get it in, we're definitely going to be playing with them. So they sent me these, and I was supposed to release it early, you guys, and time got away from me. But I want to share with y'all what they look like. They're almost like a foil plate, but they're not for hot foiling. These are to emboss into the paper. So they're made, they're a very good weight. So this one is All Is Calm, All Is Bright. And these are definitely something that if you like a very clean card or tag, this is definitely for you. And you can also ink these. They have a certain special ink that they use for these. And the kit that I ordered, I will link it in the description box below. I'll link all the links to these things. Please remember that if you are to purchase any items using those links, those will be affiliate links. And but I will link the machine and the inks, and I will link the specialty paper. They do have a specialty paper for it that I don't own. But when you order the beginner's kit, it does come with some paper and one ink, or at least the one I ordered. And but they have bigger bundles that come with the plates and everything. So whatever I can find that is available, I will link it. These are awesome. These are Christmas. So this one is All Is Calm, All Is Bright, and it's called All Is Calm is the name of this plate. So no worries about the item number because I will link it in the description box below. So this is one, and then they sent me this one. So I did, they gave me a choice to pick 1 through or 5. So I picked all 5 of them because I do love embossing. Then this one has the Santa, have a Holly Jolly Christmas, and this one is called the Holly Jolly Santa, and I believe this one comes with the die. Yes, this one comes with the die to cut out the sentiment. Gorgeous. Look at that, you guys. So they sent me this one, and I did play with them a little bit yesterday because I didn't have the machine, and I wanted to see how I could make this work for those of you who love embossing but don't want to add another piece of equipment to your craft room. But although I have to tell you that it's not really a machine, it is just a plate system for these. That's what it is. So here's the other one. Very nice size. I will give you measurements. Let me grab my ruler so I can give you measurements. So this one measures from the tip, let's say from tip to toe. This one measures 4.5 inches. So it's a very nice size, and across at the widest point, it measures approximately 2 2 3/4 on the oh come let us adore him. Gorgeous. Love that. This one, the Santa measures across. He measures about 2 3/4, and from top to bottom he measures approximately 3 inches, give or take. So there is that one. And the All Is Calm, All Is Bright measures 2.5 inches across, and from top to bottom it measures 4 inches. So these are nice size plates. Here is the Merry Christmas with the beautiful corner poinsettia with the pine branches, the berries, and this looks like an amaryllis. Gorgeous, gorgeous, and it says Merry Christmas. This one is called Poinsettia Center, and this one comes with the cutout for the sentiment. And let's measure this one. This is a nice one, nice size. So this measures 4 inches across. So you can use these on your A4 cards, which are 4 1/4 by 5 inches. And then from top to bottom, it measures about 5 1/4 inches from top to bottom on the taller side. This one's shorter, and then it gets taller over here. Very, very pretty, gorgeous. So this would go on a left-hand corner. I mean, it doesn't have to, but when you turn it around, that's what it looks like. And then you have the Season's Greetings Evergreens. Gorgeous. Look at those trees. And it does have the sentiment. Says Season's Greetings. I love that they put the whatever the sentiment die is here, because a lot of times it's hard to tell what they say, but this one, it has it in the front. This is their, I think this is their new packaging that they're doing now. It does have like an acetate or a plastic shim inside, and that's what the dies are on. And the trees measure about 5 1/8 inch across, and from top to bottom measures about 2 3/8 inches. So very, very nice size. This is a great landscape die, and I did get a chance to play with them a little bit, but not correctly. So I'm going to share with you how I used it in case you don't want to get the platform. But don't think about the flat platform as adding another machine to your craft room, because it really is not. It's more of a plate system. Now, I only used it on scraps to see what it would do, because I always keep a bunch of scraps. But look at how gorgeous. I hope you can see how deep that pressed that plate into the paper. But I'm going to give you my honest opinion. Spellbinders, this is for Spellbinders. If this had been the correct side, this would have been awesome too. Look at the raised edge, guys. Look at the raised edge. I hope that you can see it this angle. But as far as it is raised on the back, it is pressed in on the front. So that is gorgeous too. I love doing monochromatic. I think that's a good view right there. I love doing monochromatic cards and tags and stuff. So this would just add a different texture to a white layered on top of a white on top of a white. This would definitely stand out. And you can use ink. I personally like it without the ink, because there you can see the depth of what the plate did. And when you ink it, you notice the ink more than what the die did. My personal opinion. I'm going to share with you what that looks like, because I did do it. And it's very difficult to ink without the platform. I will tell you that. That's why I chose, at first I wasn't going to get it. At first I was going to get it. Then I said, no, I'm not going to get it. I'm going to show people, I'm going to show crafters that they don't need the platform. And the platform isn't that bad, you guys. It's what we would pay for any very good plate set. That's all I'm going to say. This one I tried to ink up, and I made a mess with the plate. So there's ink all in the middle. But I did use, this is the Stampin' Up ink. So it did pretty good. You know, you can tell that it's dark and everything, but this does have a specialty ink. I do see some feathering, and that might be because I didn't have the platform. The platform, when you put your paper on it, it goes on the top of the lid like this, and you kind of tape it up there temporarily, and when you run it through your machine, it presses it into that plate. That's what the plate system does. And so you don't get ink everywhere the way I did. And it's straight. I used a rubber mat, and so I'm going to tell you how I used it. Uh, so there are ways to use it without those plates, but the plates make it so much better. And if you really love embossing, I say go ahead and get the plates, because that's what I did. So there's the first one that I messed up, and as you can see, it is raised, but it is not as noticeable as the one that doesn't have the ink, or in my personal opinion. Like, I can turn this however, and it's not going to be as noticeable as this one. And but it did work for me. But I noticed that on this one, it did not crease the papers. The score lines that are in there are lines that I put in there. This one has some crease lines right here because I did use a squishy embossing mat. And this, when they run it, you run it on the platform that is meant for it, it is not squishy. So that is the difference between getting all this other stuff everywhere. And if you're going to ink, definitely. Here is another one I did. I did get a little score line, a little crinkle of the paper right here, but not too bad. And this one I did do it a little bit cleaner, but it still is not crisp because of I don't have the correct platform for it. And of course there's the back. But look at how nice if this would be the front. I would love this reversed. I personally would love it. Now I'm going to show you the Santa. So here is the Santa, and this one actually did pretty good. I didn't really get any creases or anything. This is a thinner paper. It's still heavyweight paper, but this one is more. So this one's like 120 pound cardstock. It's not the specialty paper they have. And this one's like 100-pound smooth. But there is, you can see the raised area in the back. How nice is that? So there's the Santa. And like I said, personally, I like them better that way. And then here are the sentiments. I did cut them out. I was able to use them without the machine. There you go. But like I said, personally, I prefer the back as my personal opinion. But because I love embossing, I would use either. I'm going to be definitely making tags and Christmas cards using these. So I am waiting for my machine, and as soon as that comes in, I will share it with you guys. So I had some foil paper on my desk, and look at that, guys. This one did create a crease right there, and that's because there's too much pressure. So if you decide to get these and you don't have the machine and you're getting cracking like that, remove some of the shims that you have in there, and you will still get a good embossed detail or pressed detail. Here's another one. This one I didn't get any creasing on the edges. This one I ran through my AG machine with removing the metal shim, and it worked. But personally, if you have the platform, you're not ruining pieces of paper trying to get the right result, because that was the first one and it even cut right through it. So, you know, I was just testing for you guys. And then this one is one that I did too that was way too tight and didn't do a good job. But it is doable. This one I think is the best one right here. Look at how gorgeous that is. So I am going to use the plate and cut it out because I do want to use these, but I was just testing them. I think they would look real pretty in a black foil paper as well, or in any color foil paper, especially a matte foil paper. I think they would look gorgeous. Anyway, guys, that's what I have to share with you today. I will be putting the links in, and not just these, there are other ones that have come out. And if you love embossing, this is just an extension of your to add to your embossing folders, but these are pressed into your specialty papers, and they do, like I said, have specialty papers, but you don't have to have that to use them. They will still work on regular paper, but you get the best results on the specialty paper that they were made for. So here is their Christmas release for this month. I hope that you guys will try these. I will put all the links in the description box below. Again, a reminder that these will be affiliate links, and I thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for using those links, guys. And we will be playing with these in the coming days when my machine comes in. I will be sharing it with you guys. That way you can see how it works and show you that it is just a platform. Kind of like when we do the hot foil. The hot foil machine is a machine because you plug it up and all that. But you don't really use any of that when you run it through your machine, just the platform system. Well, that's the portion that you're going to use for this. It's just a platform system. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope everyone has a great day and God bless. All the links will be in the description box below. I will link everything that I can. But just keep in mind that you do not need the system to be able to use these, but you will have to figure out a way to use them. When I say I used a squish mat, it's these rubber mats, but I did have problems where it was sticking to my paper, so I felt that it wasn't worth the hassle, that I would rather just get the machine and get, if you're willing to spend the money on these plates, then be willing to spend the money on the plate system for it, because that's where you're going to get the best results. Because if you purchased it, it's because you like what you saw and you want it to look that way. So make sure always, I'm a big tools person. Anytime I'm working with, no matter what hobby I pick up all the tools as well. So if you want something done right, the way you saw somebody use it, then you're going to want to get that plate system. And I'm not pushing it just to sell it, you guys. I really am. Those who know me know that I love having the right equipment. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.